welcome to The Good Company, the brainchild of Deloitte India Risk Advisory. We have our esteemed guests today, Joyce Rodriguez, the head of cyber threat prevention from Shell, and Deepa Seshadri, our partner from Cyber Risk Advisory. Joyce, my first question is to you. Digitalization has changed the way we work. It has changed the way we live as well. So the question is, how does digitalization embrace cybersecurity and how it has its effects on critical infrastructure especially, and how is the critical infrastructure in combination of these being managed and maintained?
Digitalization is just a fancy term, right? We've been going through the digitalization from the time we wore digital watches, actually. So it's an old thing. But then, yes, it's still a nice word to be used, and all the new technologies evolving with that, whether it's IoT, blockchain, or anything else, is part of what we call in that broader digitalization gamut, right? Well, it's like this, right? So whenever we bring in a new technology, we need to think about one, what does a technology help serve? It either helps run a particular business process, it helps serve a society, or it helps solve a problem, etc. And then when you talk about how that technology operates, you need to think about it from two perspectives: reliability and security. So if any digitalization initiatives or any digital technologies have emerged in the recent past, and have thought this through, that what is the ultimate purpose that you are trying to achieve, and will your products be both reliable and secure? Will it be used in an ethical way in whatever context it is being used? Then that, for me, is the right mix of how digitalization needs to evolve. And we're seeing that in certain sectors. In certain sectors, it's evolving in different tracks. Where the technology comes in first, it is, it probably is unstable, not reliable. The focus is on reliability so that more users can take it up. Then there's exploitation. Then the focus goes on security, and then its security is improved. So there are quite a few examples like that of, how different digital technologies or technology providers or products actually evolve. Some evolve in a very coordinated way, taking all these things into consideration. Some evolve wanting to get into the market first with features, and then look at reliability, then look at security, etc. So there are different ways of looking at it. For me, my best take is to think about it in a more holistic way, and then bring your products in the market with the right awareness of how your digital products need to be used more ethically by users, an awareness of how it could be exploited, and then also ensure that you're protecting it from those kind of exploitations.
Thanks, Joyce. Deepa, now my question to you is on cyber resilience. So how does it embed cyber resilience with regulatory factors when we talk about critical infrastructure sector very specifically? And what are all the measures that an organization has to keep in mind in terms of resiliency, how resiliency is being managed, and how the data in an organization is being managed in a resilient manner?
The regulatory landscape as far as cybersecurity is also maturing, right? Earlier, if there was a breach from a cyber standpoint, it would definitely lead to a reputation damage. It would definitely lead to a monetary financial damage that you're looking at. Today, beyond these two, it's about the regular life of people can be impacted because of cyber breach. Say, let's take, for example, if there is a breach from a cyber security, then even the normal day-to-day activities or supplies in terms of what we need, we may not come to us. Therefore, cyber today is going to be impacting us from a day-to-day basis, apart from what it was impacting earlier. Therefore, now regulators are coming in to bring in a lot of framework with respect to cybersecurity. Even in India, some time back, we had the Ministry of Power coming up with a specific regulation in terms of cybersecurity framework that is mandatorily required for power and utilities organization. It talks about awareness, it talks about the framework being there, and also making sure that the OT systems, as well as the IT infrastructure that is available is adequately protected. So there are more regulations that are coming in. As far as resilience is concerned, there is no silver bullet that can protect from a cyber standpoint, right? Only thing that will be important for us to do is to have the right preventive systems. We will also need to have the right monitoring system, and we will need to be resilient in terms of how we recover from any incident that has happened.
Thank you, Deepa.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joyce.